Warning: there's an object in your home right now that could be draining your luck, weakening your health, and even blocking love from your life. And it may be sitting there this very moment. Before I reveal what it is, drop a comment. I'm ready to open my path. That's the very first step to unlock your prosperity. This object was originally created to attract protection and abundance, but if it's in the wrong place, it becomes an invisible wall that shuts your opportunities down. The most dangerous mistake is always the one that looks harmless. Have you ever noticed how some homes feel light, almost like they're breathing, while others, no matter how clean and organized, carry a heaviness you can't quite explain? That difference almost always comes from symbols, objects that act as silent portals of energy. And among them, the elephant is the most misunderstood. Most people believe that simply having an elephant in their home will attract abundance, wisdom, and protection. So they place one on a bookshelf, on a nightstand, in a living room corner, thinking that alone will work miracles. But here's the truth no one tells you. A poorly positioned elephant can do the exact opposite. Shut down your financial flow, push away important connections, stagnate projects that once moved effortlessly. And this isn't movie magic, it's energy, directed or misdirected. In ancient Indian culture and in traditional Feng Shui, the elephant is treated with almost sacred reverence. Its position, the space it rests in, the material it's made from, the direction of its trunk, nothing is random. Each detail is like an energetic password. And if you punch in the wrong code, the door simply won't open. Now, take a deep breath. Look around your home. If you have an elephant, do you know exactly where it is right now? Do you remember how it ended up there? Did you place it in a rush? Just thought it looked cute? Or maybe it was a gift and you never questioned why. Those innocent choices often open cracks in your home's vibrational field, and what should protect you starts to drain you instead. I've seen homes carry years of stagnation simply because a symbol was turned the wrong way. And you know what's worse? The person feels it. They feel it in the body, in the tight chest, restless sleep, bills that never balance, opportunities that vanish at the very last second. Have you ever felt that? Pay close attention now. What I'm about to share with you is not in your average Feng Shui TikTok or Instagram reel. These are teachings preserved for centuries by Buddhist monks, Tibetan masters, and advanced practitioners of energetic alignment. And as far as I know, no American channel has ever revealed this with this level of depth. So if this message has already stirred something inside you, a memory, an unease, a sudden intuition, consider this your confirmation. Yes, this video is for you. Hit the like button right now. That lets me know you want more teachings at this level, and make sure you subscribe, because in the next videos, I'll reveal spiritual practices passed down only through word of mouth until now. And here's my promise. Today, you won't walk away with just more information. You'll walk away with practical transformation. But first, you need to know the 3 secrets that make the elephant actually work. And the third one is the most dangerous if ignored. Plenty of people know where to place the elephant, but almost no one understands what must be placed under it. That detail is ignored even by so-called experts, and it can be the difference between opening doors or burying them shut. You can have the right object in the wrong place with the wrong energy. Right now, you're about to discover 3 secrets that turn a simple decoration into a powerful activator of abundance, protection, and spiritual flow. But it's not enough to just know. You have to feel it. 1. The correct position of the elephant. Close your eyes for a moment and picture the entryway to your home. Think about that exact spot where energy enters. Maybe a front door, a hallway, or even a porch. Now visualize a spiritual elephant standing right there. Strong, majestic, ears lifted, trunk pointing firmly into your home. That is the correct position. The elephant facing inward, never outward. Why? Because it's the guardian of your threshold, the filter between the outside world and your inner sanctuary. When it faces outward, it pushes energy back. Wealth, opportunities, good news, all sent away. But when it faces inward, it welcomes, it protects, it attracts. It says, this space is safe. This space holds prosperity. Do this adjustment today, not tomorrow, today. Because if you wait, you could miss a flow that's only available in this exact energetic window. And pay close attention. This positioning only has full effect when done on a day of growing cycle energy or during a personal activation period. If you're watching this right now, chances are this is your moment. 2. The secret spot in the house, the wealth magnet. There's a point in your home known as the corner of abundance. It's located in the southeast sector according to the Bagua map, an ancient Chinese system of reading the energy of spaces. When you place the elephant there, elevated, cleansed, and with intention, it becomes a vibrational magnet for wealth. And here's something even more powerful. If you place an ancient Chinese coin, or even a special U.S. coin you've set aside with intention, like a silver dollar or a rare penny passed down, in your family, beneath the statue, the effect multiplies. That's the secret few people ever mention. It's not just where the elephant is, it's what's placed beneath it. What you put under your spiritual symbols is what you're allowing to grow in your life. 3. The spiritual activation ritual. You don't activate a guardian spirit with a quick, let's go. You consecrate it. The ritual begins by cleansing the statue with a mixture of water, coarse salt, and 3 drops of essential oil. Cinnamon or sweet orange work beautifully. Use a clean white cloth and touch the elephant's surface as if you were gently waking something sacred. Then, with your hands resting on it, declare firmly, from this moment on, you guard my path. You attract what strengthens me. You repel what weakens me. If possible, light a white candle beside it, not to ask, but to declare to the universe, I'm here. I'm ready. This is the exact moment when an object stops being decoration and becomes a living symbol. And it only works if you are emotionally aligned with what you're ready to receive. Now comment below. My elephant guards my path and attracts prosperity. This isn't just a comment. It's a vibrational seal of intention, and those who don't declare lose the field. But what if I told you There's an even more powerful way to activate your elephant, using the sound of your own body. Almost no one knows this ancient method, and those who've tried it report real changes within just 72 hours. Aurora prayed every night, but felt like something was listening with its back turned to her. Aurora was 58 years old with 2 grown kids and a simple daily routine. She sold homemade bread at the farmer's market to supplement her retirement. She had faith, she lit incense, she said her prayers, but nothing seemed to move forward. Every time a new opportunity appeared, a big order, a promising proposal, even a travel invitation, something blocked it at the very last moment. The client would cancel, the money would vanish, or she'd suddenly get sick for no reason. She told me, with tears in her eyes, "You know that feeling like life is stuck? Not on the outside, but inside. Like everything is in slow motion, frozen." In her living room, tucked between old picture frames and little knickknacks, there was an elephant. Small, ceramic, a gift from a friend years ago. It sat there on the floor near the front door with its back to the house. She had never noticed, never questioned it, until one day, almost by accident, she came across an old Feng Shui video online. Something about it struck her. She paused, looked around, and suddenly she got it. The next week, she reached out to a local spiritual teacher, a quiet man, someone who only worked with a handful of people and rarely spoke to strangers. But after hearing her story, he went straight to the point. This elephant is watching what it should be protecting and turning its back on the very people it's meant to strengthen. Those words hit her like a wave. She cried, not from sadness, but from relief. Finally, something made sense. That night, she dusted off the elephant, washed it with water and salt, rubbed it with cinnamon oil, lit a white candle, and whispered softly, "I activate you as my guardian. From this moment forward, you're with me." 3 days later, an old client who had disappeared for months placed a huge order. That same week, a family friend unexpectedly paid off a long-forgotten debt. And on Sunday, without warning, her kids showed up together for lunch, something that hadn't happened in over 2 years. It wasn't a miracle. It was energetic alignment with true intention. Since then, Aurora repeats this ritual once a month. She didn't become a millionaire, but she told me something worth more than gold. I feel like the house breathes with me now. It's not just about money. It's the flow, the lightness. Life is moving again. Now let me ask you, do you already have an elephant in your home? Comment below with the phrase, "My elephant opens the way to abundance." This isn't just a comment. It's an energetic signal, an echo of your intention reverberating right here, right now. But here's what Aurora didn't know. The true power of the elephant isn't just in its position. It lies in a detail so subtle that most experts overlook it: the shape of the trunk. That tiny detail changes everything, and it's what we're about to reveal. The elephant's trunk reveals the energy you're calling into your life. When it comes to spiritual symbols, every small feature tells an invisible story. And with the elephant, nothing is just decoration. It's all coded, energetic language. Have you ever looked closely at your elephant's trunk? Trunk facing upward. It represents expansion, ascension, the opening of new pathways. It's like an antenna reaching for higher frequencies. If you're seeking fresh opportunities, growth, positive change, promotions, or travel, the trunk should point upward. Picture it, the faint sound of wind passing through that upward curve, like a whisper to the universe saying, I'm open to the new. Trunk facing downward. This doesn't mean something negative. It symbolizes inner strength, grounding, stability. It's perfect when you're focused on security, family protection, preserving what you've already built. Placing this kind of elephant in restful spaces like a bedroom or family room brings calm, strengthens bonds, and safeguards what's yours. But here's the secret almost no one talks about. If you place a downward trunk elephant in your prosperity corner, you may be sending out this energetic message. I want to keep what I already have, but I don't need more. In other words, you might be blocking new wealth from entering your life without even realizing it. The Bagua map and the secret spot. Let's talk about the southeast sector of your home. In Feng Shui, it's the wealth corner. If you lay out the Bagua map, you can mark it on the floor or simply use your phone's compass app. You'll find this point based on your main entrance, not the back patio or side door. This is the magnetic heart of your prosperity. In this spot, you can place your activated elephant with the trunk aligned to your intention, a jade plant or lucky bamboo, symbols of growth, a small mirror to double abundance energy, a green or gold candle, lighting it on Mondays jump-starts the flow for the week. Now, maximum attention, common mistakes that quietly block your energy. Elephant on the floor. When you set the elephant directly on the floor, you're symbolically saying, this energy is beneath me. It loses force, channel, and vibration. Give it height, an entryway console, a living room shelf, a sturdy bookcase, whether you're in a studio, a ranch-style home, or a brownstone, broken, cracked, or dusty elephant. Damaged sacred objects act like energy leaks. They don't just stop protecting, they drain. Clean it, repair it, or replace it, moving the elephant without intention. Every time you relocate your guardian, mentally explain why. Don't treat spiritual symbols like simple decor. That weakens your connection. Elephant in a window or facing the street. Many people think it watches the front. But if it's aimed outward, toward the street, courtyard, or a hallway, it's pushing good energy away before it even enters. Each of these insights strengthens the final ritual. But as you've sensed, the most important piece is still ahead. You've aligned position, direction, trunk, sector, yet the final ignition only happens with the secret sound ritual, an ancestral technique using a specific vocal frequency passed down for centuries by Tibetan monks to seal intention in the energetic field. Comment now. I correct the energy of my home with awareness and intention. That's your second energetic seal in this video. In the next step, I'll teach you the full activation ritual, including the sound that unlocks your elephant's spiritual function. Heads up, this ritual works only at specific times, and today is one of them. You can have the right symbol in the right spot, but only activation brings it to life. Now we arrive at the most anticipated moment. The moment a symbol becomes a guardian, an object becomes a channel. Important! This ritual doesn't work on just any day or in just any emotional state. You must be fully present. If you're watching this today, you're inside an active energetic cycle. If you wait until tomorrow, the frequency shifts. The channel closes. Take a deep breath. Follow every step with care. This is not spiritual aesthetics. It's a vibrational key. Activation, ritual, step by step. 1. Purifying the elephant. Take the statue and cleanse it with room temperature water. Avoid very hot or very cold. Coarse salt, a pinch dissolved in the water. 3 drops of essential oil, cinnamon, sweet orange, or patchouli. Choose for prosperity, joy, or grounding. With a clean white cloth, touch the statue slowly, as if you were waking something sacred that had been asleep. As you cleanse, repeat softly, calmly, I clear this symbol of all past energies. From now on, it responds only to my intention. 2. Placement in the right spot. Place the statue in the southeast sector of your home or in the space where you want prosperity to flow. Elevate it on a shelf, an altar, or a piece of furniture above ground level. Facing inward toward the room, never outward toward doors or windows. And beneath its base, anchor it with a physical symbol of prosperity. This could be an old coin, maybe a silver dollar, or even a penny from a year that has special meaning to you. A bay leaf, a small citrine, or pyrite crystal. This routes the vibrational field into the physical world. 3. Activation with a declaration of power. Place both hands on the elephant. Feel its temperature, the material, the texture, as if it were breathing with you. Close your eyes for 6 seconds, then declare in a steady, firm voice, I activate the energy of prosperity in my home. This guardian attracts what strengthens me. It protects what belongs to me. And it repels all that does not serve me. From this moment on, the paths are open. 4. The ancestral sound ritual, the monk's secret. Now, the detail almost no one shares. Place your hand over your chest, take 3 deep breaths, and vocalize the sound. Ram, with your mouth wide open, vibrating in your chest. This sound is tied to the solar plexus chakra, your center of personal power and material activation. Do it 3 times, eyes closed, as if you were sending your voice straight into the symbol. You may feel a chill, a subtle pressure in your chest, maybe even warmth. That's the field responding. 5. The final seal. Light a white candle beside it, or place a drop of cinnamon oil on the base of the statue. After that, don't touch the elephant for 24 hours. You've created a portal of intentional frequency, and now it will begin working on your behalf. Comment now, I activated my guardian of abundance. This comment is your 3rd energetic seal. Those who comment anchor their intention. Those who just watch disperse it. But remember, this is only the first guardian. There is a second elephant, one that almost no one knows about. It doesn't just attract prosperity, it multiplies it. This is the hidden key behind the method of the 2 guardians used by monks to create unshakable fields of wealth and spiritual protection. And that's exactly what I'll reveal in the next video. If you've made it this far, it's because something inside you has already awakened. You're no longer just listening about spirituality. You're living it by consciously activating a symbol, by aligning with intention, by choosing not to stay trapped in the stagnant energy that once surrounded you. Tonight's ritual was just the first step. But there is still a second guardian. Very few people know this. This elephant is not placed like the first one. It's not in the southeast corner. And it doesn't just attract, it multiplies. This is the method of the two guardians, an ancient technique passed down only to direct disciples in remote Tibetan monasteries. And in the next video, I'll show you how to activate this second elephant and how their union creates a spiritual field of protection strong enough to repel financial losses, energetic attacks, and those repetitive cycles of scarcity that keep coming back. If you felt something stir during the ritual, if your heart raced, if your body responded with warmth, chills, or a sudden lightness, then you are ready for the next level. Comment right now. My elephant protects and attracts abundance. That's the fourth and final seal of intention in this video. Make sure you hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because the video about the second guardian will go live within the next 48 hours. And if you miss this window, you'll have to wait for the next energetic cycle. And that only comes around once a year, like the turning of the seasons. And one more thing. Share this video with someone who needs to open new paths. Because the more people activate this energy, the stronger it becomes in the collective.